Hello, hello, hello. This is Adrienne, Capricorntigress of Astrology, A Look Inside. And I'm coming to you with the horoscope readings and card readings for the sign of Pisces. Pisces for the month of March 2020. And I chose Pisces next one because I'm recording live in my Facebook group. And there was a young lady who was just going on and on, Pisces, 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 Pisces. And I'm thinking, oh, goodness, I think Pisces might need their reading. So with everything going on in Pisces right now, I thought, let's stop everything. Let's hold everything. And let's get this reading over there to Pisces, because Lord knows it's a full moon and, a new moon. And we're dealing with the sun and moon in Pisces, as well as Mercury retrograde in Pisces. And we got Neptune there. This to me is it's a clear indication to me that some Pisces are under a great deal of confusion. I'm sorry, Pisces, you know you are. Let's be honest. No wonder you're screaming, me, Pisces, Pisces, because you know you're looking for some type of information. Like, come on, somebody give me some direction. Lord, what direction am I going in? I don't really know. Now, you might get upset at me, but I want you guys to know I've got my progressed sun in Pisces, so I feel it, whatever that is. It's like a state of confusion. You don't really know, right? You might have even just been recently deceived, or like you had one belief system and suddenly today, because the new moon, overnight, it's like things have changed. And I feel that as a person who has their progressed sun in Pisces, I can tell you the way I'm feeling today is completely the way I felt yesterday or the day before. And so it's like, what the heck is going on? So let's look at, what would cause such miscommunication and confusion. For Pisces, you've got the sun in Pisces. The new moon today on the 23rd in Pisces conjoined the sun at 4 degrees. Neptune's in Pisces, and Mercury is retrograding in Pisces right now as we speak. They're all in your fourth or first house, Pisces. So there could be a sense of just deep confusion. Chiron and Venus are in your second house. That's another area I think that could either have pain or confusion, and that's the area of money. With Venus there, it might want to spend more, do more, be bigger, better than it really is. And so I want you to be cautious about your money and, just making sure that you don't create more pain for yourself if you're not taking care of that. Also, with Uranus in the third house, well, there we go. Crazy communications, miscommunications, misunderstandings, lack of communication, sudden, abrupt communications. All of these things are indicated for Pisces. I mean, it's possible that you might say or, react in a certain way that's completely out of character because it's Uranus, it's in the third house. You might suddenly blurt something out in such a way that is really not the way you would normally communicate. But with Uranus there, anything is possible at this time. The North Node is in the 5th house in the sign of Cancer. So I can see you being really emotional over certain issues anyway, because, Cancer is emotional and it is trine Pisces and it's in your 5th house, especially if it has to deal with children or taking chances or anything like that. Also, causes are big because Scorpio would be in the 9th house. And although there's no planets in Scorpio right now, it is trine Pisces, so it's illuminated. The other thing I'm seeing is that there's a great deal of planets in the 11th house of friends. And this is hopes and dreams and wishes. But in your case, you might feel like your friendships might be restricted, maybe a little, or constricted. There might be just some type of aloofness or some feeling of that happening right now with Saturn in the 11th house. But Jupiter is there now and Mars is there now. And so I think there's going to be more activity going on in the 11th house. You might find that you're bringing in more friends, more followers, more, more subscribers, that type of thing with Capricorn in the 11th house. So it's almost like your ambitions are, well, in hopes, dreams, and wishes with friends, groups, associations. That's where your luck will come from with Jupiter in the 11th house. Okay. So this has been my take, Pisces, for your horoscope. Okay. In other words, I'm telling you to, well, work hard on your friendships, join groups, join organizations, join clubs, uh, get involved with these types of situations like Rotary Club and alumni associations and, you know, all kind of things like that. Get involved, get involved. This is really indicated there. And I think with the planets, like with the sun and the moon, and even with your, well, with Mercury retrograding, I don't like that, but the emphasis is in your first house. It's about the you that is you coming out and shining as yourself, you know, coming out and meeting people, talking and expressing yourself in some way. So I hope you do that. So I had said I was going to choose the other deck than the one I had been using. And I'm going to do that now. And I'm going to choose this deck right now, which is different than the one I had been using. Because I've been using the A.E. Waite Tarot. I think I'm pulling out the Miss Cleo Power deck, Tarot Power deck. I like my Miss Cleo cards. Probably my favorite deck because they're just like playing cards to me. So we're going to cut it once, cut it twice, cut it thrice, cut twice. Okay, now let's see what's going on here. Oh, something came right out. What are we telling these Pisces? What the Pisces need to know? Let's tell Pisces all they need to know. I want to tell Pisces something. What do Pisces need to know? What are we telling Pisces? Oh, there, oh Lord, that is way too many. I can't tell them all that. Come on now, give me a better story. What limit the cards, but tell me what we need to tell Pisces. What we need to tell Pisces. Tell me what we need to tell Pisces. Let's tell them something, Lord, but not all that we had before. Something, but don't have to be everything. Just something. Tell me what to tell them Pisces. Damn it. I know there's something else in there. I can feel it. What else is there? Tell me. There's a storyline and I want to know it. I want to know the story. Yes, because I'm nosy like that. Anything else? Anything else? Tell me now, because I'm going to be heading out of here and you don't tell me. Is there? What? Anything else? No, I think that was it. Oh, nope, there was the last card. I felt it. Okay, so we've got a storyline brewing here. Yeah, we do. We got a storyline brewing here. And I'll tell you exactly what it is. Ooh. 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 Oh. Mm. Ooh. Okay. So, storyline Pisces. Ready? Get set, go. So storyline, you guys, you're starting out with a reversal, okay? Just keeping it real. All right, you got a little reversal. I just wanted to make sure I knew exactly what to tell you. It's the Ace of Staffs in reverse. It's a loss of wealth, Pisces. Might be losing money. It could be a loss of money and position as a result of excessiveness and vanity. So be careful of that. You know, excessiveness and vanity. I know I've been feeling the urge to be excessive and vain. Well, just put my face everywhere. I'm always putting my face everywhere. So just know that, you guys. Be aware of that, okay? And then the next card that you got, it's upright, but it's the Hangman. It's telling you to sit back and wait. Take your time. Don't rush into anything. You know, take your time, ponder it, wait. Especially if things didn't go out the way you wanted them. You know, instead of rushing back in and trying to do what you shouldn't be doing right now, wait, hang around. It'll all work out, I think, if you just take the time. It's time to meditate. And it's time to reason and use your insight, your selflessness and flexibility and dedication. You know, it's time to be selfless. It's a time of change. Remove yourself from the situation and just watch. Just step back and watch. You'll see the answer. You may not know what to choose, but allow yourself time to make the decision. And then determine if the situation is positive or negative then. Okay, but don't just go willy-nilly, because sometimes when something just happens, you're so emotional that it's hard to, you know, you don't have the time to really sit back and evaluate everything because you're still too deep in the emotion. So it's just telling you to take a moment and step back, you know, weigh all the emotions, that type of thing. And the next card you got was the Ten of Coins, and I like that. The Ten of Coins is a peaceful card. It's peaceful surroundings, physical and emotional. It's residence, home, family gathering. Your needs are supplied, comforts are supplied. It's a time to be secure in your home and surroundings. It's a time of financial security and a time of economic stability. It's a time when happiness surrounds your home, and remember your family. It's a time of a happy family. You know, they got a baby and a dog. It's a good time. So be aware of that. And I believe that this is happening because it's your judgment. You know, you've obviously earned it, right? If this is what's coming to you. And this would be the judgment that you've received. So if you're getting this good, that might be why. This is what it says about judgment here. It says paying debts, making decisions, judging yourself and others, or others judging you. Okay? It's a time to pay for what has been done. A time to begin again, fresh and new. The price has been paid, so begin again. It can indicate legal matters ending successfully. Okay? And then the very next card you got after that was one that I thought, okay, let me just make sure, because I thought that was moving away. And it does say, indeed, it's travel. This is the Six of Swords. It's a card of travel, distance, and actual physical separation from other people, maybe from your partner even. You might find that you and your partner are not together right now. And it's you have traveled or may travel soon. You may be separated by distance from a loved one. It may also indicate moving into a more positive time in your life. So, you know, sometimes we have to step away from the things and people and situations if they're not positive, and, you know, we're not able to achieve success or happiness with that. And this is sort of indicated to me again here, because the next card you got, well, not really, because it's a whole different situation here, but it's a High Priestess in reverse. And this does indicate sometimes, you know, like hidden facts and stuff like that, and superstitions and all that kind of stuff, and wisdom. But in reverse, it indicates passionate feelings and some vanity. So I think in the case when I see something like that, okay, let's say, for instance, you were in some type of disagreement or something with someone that you care about. Don't be too vain to say, I'm sorry. You know, don't be too, you know, into yourself to admit when you're wrong, or, you know, to concede even if you're not wrong. That would be the right thing to do. Anything else doesn't really make sense if you care about the person. So the next card that you get, well, maybe you are going to do that, or they're going to do it, because the very next card that comes up is the Two of Staves. And it is a card of uncertainty. So now whatever happened, it left you uncertain. Now you're not sure what to do, really. You reflect on your past actions and your choices, and you wonder if you did or said the right thing. A self-assessment and the emotions that follow. So take the time to reflect on your choices before making any decisions. Consider where you are and how your past relates. Okay. And if you do this, I think this is going to lead to your strength, because the next card came out with strength. It just indicates that you have strength in this situation. I mean, sometimes when things aren't going the way we want them, we don't feel as though we have any strength in the situation, or that we're at the mercy of this or that. But in your case, you really do have strength here. And I want to get the actual reading or what it says for strength, so you can hear what it says. But yeah, you've got strength here. It says that emotional and physical bravery. It's strength, emotional and physical strength. Be brave, self-discipline, patience. Now is the time of great strength. However, use your patience wisely to achieve your goals. You are above your enemies, so don't overreact. Confront any bad situations now, but there's no need to overreact, okay? Because you need to have courage. You got the Three of Staves, and this is a card of courage. So have courage and fortitude, hard work and visions, have ideas. You know, now is the time to work on what it is you want. Work hard for what you want. Have courage for what you want. And don't let an opportunity pass you by. Others might bring you a news of advancement. So you might be able to work with other people that will help you to advance in what it is you want to do. Okay? All right, so that was my card reading, and now I'm going to do the love oracle reading in case someone had questions about romance. Romance. Let's know what it wants to tell us about romance. So what do you want to tell Pisces about romance? What are we telling those Pisces about romance? I know there's something for Pisces in romance. Yes, indeed. Tell me what we're telling Pisces about romance. What are we telling Pisces about romance? Let me know. Pisces, tell me what we're telling them about romance. Romance for Pisces. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, that was way too many. Come on now. Get serious. What are we telling Pisces? Tell me, what are we telling Pisces? What's a romance card for? I got one romance card. I know you want to tell Pisces more than that one thing. Please. What are we telling Pisces about the romance? I'm waiting for a popper because I'm not just going to arbitrarily. There you go. What else we're telling them? Tell me something. What are we telling them? This is ridiculous. You know there's something in there. Okay, there we go. Curse it out. Like, tell me what you're telling. No, you're not telling me something. So the first card you got was it's safe for you to love, Pisces. It's safe for you to love. You can do it. It's safe to love. Open your heart. Give and receive the highest energy of all. Love. Love is the highest energy of all. If you're not vibrating to love, you're not vibrating at the highest energy, are you? And be aware that religious factors are at play here. It could be political, religious, political, either one, right? It could be at play here. Your love life can be influenced by religious upbringing or spiritual paths, or in this case, like I said, it could be politics. This is a time when politics is affecting relationships. I should know, it just happened to me. Remember, whatever happens, you love yourself first. You put anyone else's crap before yourself. You love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Whatever it is you stand for that. And you put yourself first and you love yourself first. And don't let anyone shame you into believing or thinking that you're wrong simply because you have a different mindset than someone else. Okay, so love yourself first, Pisces. Well, this has been my reading for the month of March 2020 for the sign of Pisces. And I'm going to be uploading these to YouTube shortly, so be sure to keep your eye out for that. Make sure that you like and share our videos and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And then be sure to subscribe to our website, astrologylookinside.com. Got our blog there. Then make sure you go ahead and follow us on Instagram at instagram.com/astrologylookinside and like our Facebook page and facebook.com/astrologylookinside and go subscribe on YouTube at Astrology Look Inside. Okay, all right. Well, much love and light to you, Pisces. Many blessings and happy March 2020 to you and happy new moon in Pisces. Bye.